Alright guys, so this video is going to be maybe a little bit longer, but it'll make sense. And once you get the hang of this, it'll be really easy for you guys to understand. So you're going to be determining outcomes for compound and complement of events. And it's sort of like the ones that we've done before with sample space, but it's like a step above that. Um, Okay, anyway, so we're going to start with a tile is selected from 7 tiles, each labeled with a different letter of the first 7 letters of the alphabet. The letter selected will record as one as the outcome. Consider the following events. Event X, the letter selected is found in the word bag. An event Y, the letter selected comes after C. So we're going to first start with with what essentially what our sample space is, because it doesn't really quite exactly explicitly tell you, but it says the first 7 letters of the alphabet. So the only letters that we're going to be talking about are the first 7 letters of the alphabet. So A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. That is 7. Okay, cool. So event X says a letter selected is found in the word bag. So literally the only letters that you have to choose from is B, A, and G. And then event Y is that the letter selected comes after C. Notice that it doesn't say include C, but it says comes after C. So that's D, E, F, and G. Okay, so now that we understand like what exactly these events are talking about, then we can start talking about um, these things down here. So it says event X or Y. Now this word or here has a specific meaning in statistics. So over here, I've sort of laid out for you, event X or Y is all events that happen in X and Y. I know you say, why don't you just put and? It makes sense later. So all events that happen in X and Y. So if I go back and I say, okay, these are the events that happen in X, right? And that's B, A, and G. And then say also all the ones that happen in Y. Well, that's also D, E, and F. I don't need to rewrite G because we already have it there. So there you go. So our answer for event X or Y is, did I do that right? B, A, G, D, E, F. Yeah, sorry, I didn't put my little thing on the bottom of the E. Okay, so that is the answer of this. So all events that happen in both um, X and Y. So the second one says or, and this is where it starts to get a little complicated. Definitely would tell you to take notes on this because it's going to come back at some point. So occurrences that happen in both events. So you're only looking at what happens in both um, event X and event Y. So if I'm looking at this, right, this is my X and this is my Y, I know that I need to look at, well, okay, what letters are the same in both of these events? So B doesn't happen in both, so it's not that. A doesn't happen in both, so it's not that. But G does. Okay, and D, E, and F aren't in the word bag, so I don't need to worry about that. So literally my only answer that I have for that is G, because G is the only occurrence that happens in both X and Y. So there's that. Oh, I should have done that one. Sorry. So the last one, it says the complement of event X. So when you look at that, complement is all the events that don't happen in event X. Okay? All the ones that don't happen in event X. So if I go back to X, right? Try hard not to do that. Okay. Event X is B, A, and G. So actually, I'm going to put this in another color because I don't want these ones. So I want everything that happens except B, A, and G. And what does that leave me with? That leaves me with C, D, E, and F. Okay, so these are your answers for this. Now I know it's a little bit, just has to be a cop coming by my house. Sorry, guys. Um, this is the only answers that you will have for this, but just don't forget this. So if you sit and you write down this part right here, um, you will be fine. Put it on a sticky note, put it somewhere in your notes. It'll help you. Okay, so this is how you do this question. If you need another example, just let me know. Good luck, guys.